Welcome to the Suerte del Molino farm, Andalusia in Spain. Here we wrestle with the concept of nature because it is so vast we don't grasp it. My neighbor's farm, you can see the stems of all the trees. And they are like that because the cattle, the sheep, the goats, they eat the leaves up to the height that they can reach. This is my land. No animal has grazed here the last 2 years. Still it's barren, no grass. Right now, after the first rain, after the drought, millions of grasses, weeds, small herbaceous plants are surfacing, sprouting. Now these plants, they grow quickly and they have a shallow root system, and then they get eaten or they just oxidize and disappear. This year there is an enormous amount of acorns on these holm oaks, Spanish oaks. Last year there was almost nothing. This year there is also an enormous amount of olives. This is the Manzanilla species. A lot of them got stung. You can see the mark over there. Last year there was 0. This year a lot. The Moringa trees, most parts of these trees, they contain all the amino acids necessary for the manufacturing of proteins, essential and non-essential, which is brilliant. I can feed them to the chickens because they need protein. Cattle don't need protein, but chickens do. So an amazing tree that one can produce tree hay from. Something that one can cut, keep, dry, and then feed it, in our case, in summertime, in a Mediterranean hot, dry summer. This is a mulberry. It is 18 months old and it produces fruit, but also the leaves are super nutrition. Tree hay that can be collected and kept for when it is needed. Once again, the neighbor's farm where the tree trunks are visible and the leaves have been eaten up to the point where the animals could reach. On my farm it is not the case because we have no cattle here, and the branches are drooping lower and lower because of the weight of the acorns. Again, no animal used this land to graze, and this is what it looks like. The grasses just disappear, the weeds. But trees, they don't disappear. Obviously they don't grow that fast and not that abundance. But if we want to have feed, fodder for animals, why don't we make more use of tree hay? This is a mulberry. One season's growth, was planted in November. Another mulberry. Mulberry. Soon they will be big trees, and a lot of tree hay can be collected from them. My neighbor chopped down almost every tree that he was allowed to chop down, except the holm oak. I'm not too sure why. It's obvious that they feed the animals, the olives, the acorns, the leaves, and somehow hay comes from grasses, weeds, but also from trees. Let's make hay while the sun shines from grasses and from trees. Till next time, goodbye.